me and Dawson have some words to say, as always, about as weeklies go.
Yeah, weekly mangas.
Want to go with something exciting or something funny?
Let's start off with Jitsu, because I've read that most recently.
Yeah, I agree. That's gonna take.
Yeah.
Yeah. So both of us read Jitsu Watashi. The main issue is that the English translations are super behind the
Japanese translation.
We're like about 30 chapters.
Yeah.
Like over 30 chapters behind.
Over 30 chapters behind at this point. And we're not really catching up either.
Yeah, but I don't mind.
Like.
I'm taking what I can.
We're getting it as we get it. As long as we get one a week, it's like it's a weekly anyway.
Yeah,
I'm happy with
Just
that.
need to learn how to decipher moon runes.
Hey, I'm taking Japanese next year. So.
Hey, one day I'm gonna just learn how to read Japanese. I mean, all the raws are online, and I've been reading the raws by myself, so I kind of know what's going on. But so the thing is, I started looking at the raws 10 chapters back.
Yeah.
And since this is the first time we're talking about this, we'll go into more depth about some of that. But I started reading these raws 10 chapters back, so I've been seeing a lot of these plot points, and now I get the context of it.
Yeah.
And am I excited about this? Like, Jitsu.
What's happening?
Well, like we keep saying, is Jitsu is really great for its side stories.
Yeah.
Where the main story is great and all, but oh my god, those side stories are so much more interesting that I want to pay attention to.
Yeah, I like the hijinks in Jitsu.
No, it's the difference where, remember how we were saying it earlier, it's the difference between hijinks and story. We like the hijinks better than the story.
I prefer the side plots and the seemingly not plot relevant stuff that happens that is still there for a reason.
Well, yeah,
which Jitsu does a great job of.
Well, the thing is, it's like there's a winner between the girls, and then the story starts for every other character who are in that like thing, because it's like, okay, now what's gonna happen? So like each person now is like going like, and even more of the side characters are getting their plot. Like the best friends are now all getting their individual like their own stories like simultaneously happening in between each other with the past 2 chapters at least.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I like that other chapter where it was Time Traveler Girl because she's my favorite, and just
of
that
course.
Where she's going around shopping and then she's like, "Oh yeah, I dropped the shopping list in the water."
So looks like we're gonna go have to fight a Minotaur in a dungeon. Yay! Suddenly in an RPG now. Yes, let's do it.
Okay. What ingredient was it supposed to be?
I have no idea. Jitsu was silly. I love it though. But yeah, these last 2 chapters are.
They're now expanding on the best friends.
Yeah,
which
we've seen something from all 3.
Yeah,
are they a group of 4 or a group of 5?
They're a group of 4.
Group of 4.
Because it's Asahi, Ashima, Oka, and old guy looking.
Yeah. I can't remember his name, but the guy who...
Did you read the omakes for this, too?
I haven't. I didn't read the omakes.
Okay, there's a really funny omake where Yoko's just like, "Hey, so is one of you guys not the same age as the other ones?" And then he's just like, Yeah, you're right, there's one. It's Shima. He's younger than us.
Yeah, of course. Exactly the answer I was expecting from them.
But, yeah, because Shima has his own story going on, which I think when they introduce, what I've been reading through the Raws, when they're going to introduce the next Time Traveler, it's going to introduce Shima's story, like, more into his story.
Yeah, I mean, we got something from all 3 of them in the last 2 chapters. Yeah. Shima got taken away at the beginning of this one. Yet again.
I love the ongoing joke of Shima, like,
his criminal record is just building sexual harassment charges steadily.
I'm just trying to confess my feelings. And then you have old looking guy. I like his. I thought that's where his story was going, and I'm happy that's where his story is going.
Yeah.
With how like he like, because he looks like an old gangster type of guy, like he was in a gang.
Yeah.
So the fact that he like kind of has feelings for the teacher, which, hey, good on her.
Yeah.
She needs some.
Exactly. This would be an interesting Sakurada.
Yeah, Sakurada.
I don't know where to put the emphasis on that, but
Sakurada, I think.
Yeah.
And then Oka, where I always was like on board with that storyline going on with him, like
him and Mikon,
because I feel like it just makes sense in a way with the way that the story is going, and I liked his kind of like this chapter especially was really good, where there was just a lot of dead air.
Exactly. Honestly, I want more than anything else. I think I want more time between those two. Like, I don't necessarily feel like I want a relationship to develop between those two, but I want more time with them interacting.
The thing is, I think that Mikan's story is the most interesting storyline of the entire story.
For sure. I mean, she's my favorite character.
I can't disagree, because she's the best. Like, you watch that anime and you go, okay, I don't understand why a lot of people like Mikan, and then you read it and you go, she's the best.
Yeah, Mikan's great.
Because you have, like, every aspect of her time, like, time traveling and all the stuff like that, and future her, which... Thinking about it now, I feel that future her would not be telling me past her to change history, but more to push her in the way that continues the history that is already in place.
Yeah.
Because I know Time Traveler is there to try to change history.
Yeah.
But
it seems like future Mikan would not want to change history.
I feel like future Mikan is trying to direct it in a way
as much as perverts have taken over the world in the future.
Like, that's why I would think that that's where the storyline would be going, is where, future Mikan is trying to get her on that path towards more of Oka, maybe.
Perhaps.
Just pushing it that way. Again, I can't wait for more bits, because they do more with her going into the future and stuff like that. Which I'm excited for, because I'm excited about a lot of the time travel stuff with those characters.
That comes with this.
Yeah. Because where we accidentally read off, because all those like guys in 4chan translating those pages.
Translated chapter 132.
132.
Which was it 132 or 130? Yeah. I didn't mean to read 132. I just kind of read it and was confused.
And then went,
I was like, why are the translations so bad?
And then you went, oh, wait.
And then I was like, yeah.
I just read a chapter way ahead. There's a time travel. Another time. There's like 3 time travelers, apparently.
Yeah, time travelers for days.
And I like the way that they're going, so I'm really interested to see where they go with that. I mean, this is not something that we could easily talk theories about, because the thing is, there's a lot of hijinks in there.
Yeah, they're not going to be doing
we can talk about where we
stuff.
Like to see where the story's going and see where it goes, because there's going to be a lot more characters within the next coming 30 chapters.
Yeah.
Because there's Asahi's sister as presented as one. There's a bunch of younger students that just come about, like
show up.
There's like 4 new students, like 4 of the younger class that come about.
Yeah, I mean, before I know where I want this to go, I want to meet the new cast members before I decide like who I would want to see more of.
Yeah,
because right now the only 2 cast members I really care to see a lot more of are
like
Mikan and what's his face?
Sakurado or Oka?
Oka.
Yeah. I want to see,
regardless of whether they're together or apart.
The thing is, I like every cast member in there, where this is one of those where I don't dislike anyone in the cast. So I like to see every time like a new story comes out with a cast member we haven't seen. Like, we haven't seen a storyline with like, we just recently got the storyline with Aizawa.
Yeah, I just want new storylines more than anything else along different characters. So we've seen a lot of Aizawa. Shiragami and
Mikan.
Some Mikan.
Wait. We always want more Mikan.
I mean, we always want more Mikan, yeah. And a lot of Asahi, too. So I want more from the characters. We've seen a lot of Principal and
Spinster.
Yeah, what's-her-face sensei.
Yeah.
We've seen a lot of them, so I want to see more of the people we haven't seen as much as, like, the friend characters.
Yeah, the 3 friends, I want to see more of it, which Shima's getting his thing soon.
Yeah, which will be cool.
Shima's going to get his thing soon. I know that I really want to see more of the time travelers when they come about.
Yeah.
I know I'm excited for... I want to see more of Werewolf and see where her...
Oh, yeah.
I would
like to see more.
I want to get more of her story, because I kind of enjoy her story already, where, like... I like the relationship between the time traveler and her. That's great. Yeah. And then there's, like, 4 new characters that are going to come. Like, I know there's second time traveler. I don't know if... there's Box Girl, who I don't know about either. There's Bat Ears girl. There's random like guy there. Like there's all these new characters that I looked at. I was like,
are just gonna show up.
Who? And like the cast just like doubles in size within the span of like 30 chapters. So I'm excited to see where this goes. It's the start of a new year for them, and it's like, let's go.
So we'll get there soon. Looking forward to it.
But yeah, moving on.
Now to